Think of happiness as a plant that starts with a little seed, but with time grows into something beautiful. I'm Builta, and today I'm going to be talking to you about finding your happiness. So, to grow happiness, you first need to find something you enjoy, which you can think of as your little seed. And once the seed is planted, your happiness can begin to grow. My seed was restarting dance. I had danced when I was younger, but I had to quit because my studio burned down. After about 2 years of not dancing, I realized what a big part of me it was, and I really wanted to go back. At the time, I didn't realize how much this decision would impact my life, but now I can't imagine where I'd be without it. I use dance to relieve any stress or sadness I might be experiencing, and I will seriously dance whenever and wherever, which is why it is so hard for me to stand still in front of you today. After my speech, the one thing I want you to carry with you is the understanding of how important it is to find something that makes you happy. Obviously, I can't force you to find what makes your plant grow, but I want you to want this. So by now, I've been talking a lot about how you need to find what makes you happy and how that's important, but why? Why should you want to be happy anyways? To me, the answer to this question seems pretty obvious. I mean, duh, it's happiness. Who doesn't want to be happy, right? Well, there are actual legitimate reasons to be happy other than just, duh, it's happiness. If you're a happy person, you'll be less likely to stress about what you don't have. Happy people have been proven to be better at concentrating on living their lives to the fullest. Also, happy people just tend to smile more, and smiling lowers stress hormones and blood pressure, which could be why some studies have shown that happy people have a 35% chance of living longer than the least happy people. Now, I believe that happiness and positivity go hand in hand. Most people want to be around someone that's positive, so if you're a happy person, it'll be easier for you to radiate this positivity and make more friends. And good friends can motivate and inspire you, not only making you a happier person, but just improving your overall well-being. Now, I know that I can't tolerate people that are always negative, especially since that negative attitude will most likely rub off on me. My mentor, Mrs. Pham, and I both agree that by surrounding yourself with the right people, you can be happier. So if you're surrounding yourself with someone that's always sad or with someone that's always negative, you can become that sad or negative person. Now, no one can be happy every day. In fact, that would be pretty crazy. I'm sure we've all had our fair share of bad days, but did you ever think that maybe one of those days could have made you a happier person? Mrs. Pham believes that you have to have the bad days to appreciate the good ones, and I 100% back this. Plants go through a phase where they have to be pruned because parts of them die off, but this is just so that they can grow again. So to really grow in our happiness, we have to experience the sadness and rough parts in our lives. In the last 3 years, I lost 3 people that were all very close to me. Unfortunately, some people let losses like these get in the way of their happiness forever, but it doesn't have to be like this. According to Dr. Travis Bradberry, author of Emotional Intelligence 2.0, genetics and life circumstances, such as losing a loved one, only make up for about half of someone's happiness. The other 50% is solely up to you. Now, sadness is like a weed. Weeds can completely take over plants if you let them, just like how sadness can completely take over your happiness. But by learning how to take control of these weeds, you can take back your happiness. If unexpected things keep happening to you in your life, you can still make the most of them. Scientist Dan Gilbert refers to this as synthetic happiness. He defines synthetic happiness as what you make when you don't get what you want. Through the years, I've discovered that a lot of my happiness is actually synthetic. When unexpected things happen to me, I've learned to adapt to these situations and make the most of them. Also, since optimism is a choice that you make, I have found it's another great way to take control of your happiness. By being optimistic, I've been able to get through some of the toughest times of my life. So as long as you don't give up on yourself, you can transform a tiny little seed into a beautiful, thriving plant.